Senior class has been, I think, unique from the day they set foot on campus. Just them as a group of friends, on and off the court has been really cool.
Molly leads by example. She was a starter from day one, came in with a lot of accolades. Didn't have a huge role her freshman year, but was really good at what we assigned her to do. Molly doesn't take days off. She gets after it, she gets feisty, and more importantly, she's really wanted to learn how to be a good leader.
I feel like the coaches have been like, Molly, you will, ever since freshman, sophomore year, they're like, you have, and I see it in you, you will become a leader for this team. That's been hard, but that's also been fun because I love getting to know these girls.
There's just not much maintenance that you have to put in to get Molly to do the things that you want her to do. She just, in the weight room, she's the first one that kind of is getting after it, and it's just kind of head down, getting to work. And, I think it's a testament that she just broke the block assist record for us.
I mean, it's been rough. It hasn't been easy. They haven't been like, oh, Molly, you're great. They've been encouraging, but in their own ways. You know when you've done something great. When Eric pumps his fist during a game, and you're like, yes, I finally did something right. Those moments right there, you're like, you've helped me grow in so many ways.
Amy was one that came in with all these accolades: state championship, winning the Junior Olympics, the MVP of the Junior Olympics, Gatorade Player of the Year. She had all these accolades, but she came in here and she struggled a lot.
It's pretty intimidating. The speed of the game and the practice compared to what we're used to is a lot different. So I think you come in kind of confident / nervous, but your first day of practice, you're like, oh gosh, this is a big awakening.
But we had some conversations. We had great conversations with her about the life lessons that this could be for her down the road, and she bought in. And she wanted to kind of get tougher, and she wanted to kind of buy into this, and she wanted to finish her career strong, and she's gotten better every year.
Whenever I first got here, I kind of didn't know how to be pushed or didn't know how to respond to being pushed. I just kind of, I don't know, I don't think I knew how to compete as well, and they really get you to compete in practice. And I think I was just kind of not pushing myself to way higher than I ever thought. And I think they've done that. I realized that what they were doing, even if it's terribly hard, was going to help me, and it really did in the end. And I think that's a huge thing that I've realized.
And to see where she's playing at right now is amazing. She's confident. She has a little bit of swagger. I'm so proud of her. I mean, this is one of those feel-good moments for me as a coach, and I think for her as well. Kat comes from Hawaii, obviously. We had our pipeline with Sydney Yogi and then Sarah Palmer, and she was kind of along that same guidelines, and she came and wanted to be a part of our program. We felt very fortunate. And she had a good role, a solid role her freshman year, and tried to kind of work it out, and has developed into a really good player. I think in the last 2 or 3 weeks, she's played some of the best volleyball that she's played. She's committed to the team, she's committed to the university, and she's made a huge impact, and sometimes doesn't get the recognition she deserves, but she's been a special player for us.
Coming into Texas, I was nervous. I mean, it's definitely the dream to be playing volleyball at a school like Texas. I definitely expected to come in and fight for playing time. I believed in myself that with hard work, I could see time on the court, and I think the coaches saw that as well. So that was cool to be able to contribute that early in my career. As a senior, I mean, it's crazy because this is it. This is my last season ever of volleyball. And I want to win, of course. I want to go out with a bang.
I think this senior class is pretty special. A senior class that was, they were freshmen. They were in the 2012 National Championship team. This group has helped continue creating the culture of Texas volleyball in terms of the amount of work they put in, how hard they work, how they just grind every day. They're not a group of seniors who are vocal from the standpoint of, really sharing their feelings, but they're a group who leads by example, by just putting their head down and going to work every day.
Being able to come in green as they were, have the roles that they did as freshmen, win a national championship, and then continue that by going to the next 3 Final Fours is a pretty unique career. It's happened because they're solid, and they lead by example on the court. They are great people, to be role models for the university and our program. And this senior group has been a lot of fun. They've grown to trust our staff. They can be sarcastic with us. They can laugh a lot with us. They engage upon us to have conversation, and that's what I'm going to miss most about this group.